All right, guys, today I'm over here in Nederland, Texas. This is where T's Barbecue and Blues, they have their food truck right over there. So I'm gonna go check it out. They have a lot of good sandwiches. He makes like these sandwiches it has like brisket, it has like sausage, it has a little bit of everything. So I'll definitely get one of those, but we're gonna check out all that he has right now. Let's go.
Well, my name is JT. This is T's Barbecue and Blues. I'm a longtime saxophone player, a big lover of the blues, and a lover of cooking. I started as a kid working in my parents' kitchen. We had an adult foster care home, had 12 adult mentally handicapped that lived with us. So every meal was pretty big, and the kitchen was the first place I got to work. Fell in love with it. Had a lot of different primary occupations, but always came back to cooking. When I saw the opportunity here in the Nederland area to open up what I thought was going to be a unique, small type of place, I jumped on it. I've been going a couple years. It's been going good. I had to take a month off last year, a month off this year to get new hips, but I'm all healed up and just loving every second of it.
And what are some of your dishes that you're known for?
Well, I'm a brisket and custom sausage location. I make everything but the breads. I make my own sauces, my own seasonings. Brisket sandwiches or a chopped brisket sandwich, they're real popular, as is the pulled pork sandwiches. In fact, there's a pork butt in the pit right now. The other one, of course, is the brisket tacos. I call it an Austin-style taco. I was in Austin some years ago playing a music job, and we got a little over festive, and the next morning a kid at the airport said I needed a couple of those tacos to heal me, and the chipotle sauce on them. It took me a couple years to learn how to make it, but it's a real hit. Brisket and beans are cooked underneath the brisket, which makes them a real flavorful thing. And now we've got the hey fellas,
Man, love that sausage.
and the new tater boat is a kind of a deconstructed baked potato with sour cream, cheddar cheese, some of my different seasonings, and then with brisket and sauce on top. So it's a small menu, it's a small trailer, but like I say, it's a little place with real big taste. 90% of the time I'm right here at 2665 Arrow Drive, right down from the new Gulf Credit Union administrative building. Arrow is what you'd call the airport end of Nederland Avenue. And I do special events, so occasionally I'm not, but you can always pop in on Facebook, T's Barbecue and Blues, and find out exactly where I'm at.
All right, so I made it into the heart of T's Barbecue and Blues, the food truck. JT's back there behind me, and I'm gonna taste some of his stuff that he has, because he makes his own homemade pickles, nothing jarred here. He said the only thing that he doesn't make is the bread, so let's try one of the pickles right here. Good and tangy. I love me a good tangy pickle. And then
A little after hit from it.
And then this is like, yeah, there is. I got it at the back.
Takes a second. That's the Coney sauce.
This is the Coney
It's
sauce.
on the Coney dogs.
You said this was the Detroit one?
Yeah, it's a Detroit Coney, so it's a beef.
So this is the Detroit like sauce that they put. You want to call it a chili, or you would call it a chili?
It's not a chili. It's a Coney sauce, Detroit Coney sauce.
All right, Detroit Coney
I got
sauce.
a recipe from some friends in Detroit that got me that.
Let's give it a try. Good too. A little sweet, but very savory. That's good. You can tell like there's like a blend of peppers here too. He seems to be a master of blending peppers, because he was showing me these rubs he has, little powders. He makes them himself too, and it's a mix of different peppers and everything else. If he tells me what's in it, he'll have to kill me, but he won't. All right, JT, he does a little bit of everything. He was telling me he scuba dives, and he also smokes cheese, which non-related, but let's try it. Colby Jack. Definitely get that smoke. adds in another like depth of flavor to it. The smokiness.
One thing a lot of folks don't seem to realize about cheeses is that when you get a cheese like that, cut it, let it sit out, let it warm up. That's when the flavors start to bloom. It's really, I didn't know it, but it's really, really important to do.
Makes sense.
As it sits out, it gets a little bit of a different flavor.
JT is one of those guys that you could talk forever and never get bored, but it's time to eat, so let's go.
All right, so got a few dishes from T's Barbecue and Blues. This is the Detroit Coney, and again, he makes his own sausages, he makes his own pickles, he makes his own jalapenos, pickled jalapenos. Let's give this a taste. He said he cases them like every 4 days. He makes a different kind of sausage. Let's give it a taste. I've had some other people who made their own sausage, and it's like too mushy inside. Like this one, it's got a good bite to the casing. The inside is meaty, it's not mushy. The jalapeno adds a nice flavor to it too. That coney sauce on top, and then the bite of the onion too. So, solid coney. Really good sausage. This is tasty. This is really tasty. The next thing we'll try is the beans with the brisket and then the sauce in there. So y'all see that? It's got the beans, it's got the brisket, it's got the barbecue sauce, beans, brisket, barbecue sauce. Nice and comforting. Like this would be this is a meal in itself. Would definitely make a great side dish too. Seems like it has some peppers in there. Good, like vinegary taste to it too. Brisket is nice and smoky. Really, really good. Good tang to it as well. Ooh.
That's the BB King.
And then we got the big boy here, the BB King.
It's got the brisket, the Nederland Bulldog. It's got my pickles, jalapenos, T's Almost Gone sauce, cheese, and coney sauce on top.
What's the Nederland Bulldog?
That's that hot dog.
Oh, that's the hot dog that we had. Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
I was like, it has a good snap.
Custom-made sausage.
I've had some sausages that people make on their own, and it's too mushy inside. It's
Right.
like mush,
Right.
and then it's like, ugh.
And that's because they're not using their binders correctly.
Ah.
There's a lot of things that after 9-10 years of making sausage, I'm starting to get the hang of it.
No, I was surprised about that. I mean, it had a good snap from the casing, and then the inside was like nice and meaty.
I hope you like that too.
Okay, he is a like jazz player. He plays saxophone, clarinet. So this is the BB King. You heard what it had inside there. But just in case you didn't hear him, because I don't know if the microphone picked it up, it has the coney sauce. It has some American cheese on top of it. It has a Nederland Bulldog hot dog on there, brisket, and then of course those pickles. The pickles were super tasty. This thing is a big boy. Let's give this a bite. I already know it's gonna be good because the hot dogs were really delicious. Oh man. It's early, it's like 11:36, but this place should have a line around the parking lot. It has everything you want. The pickles add a nice little acidity to it. That hot dog, the Bulldog, so good. Get the brisket. This is a must-get sandwich over here. Get this one. Can't eat too much of it, or else I'll be too full. But we have one more thing. This is the potato and brisket little dish too. So let's get this one a taste. It's like cheesy, potatoey brisket. Let's try it. Let's try it. This is like cheesy, potatoey goodness. Everything here that I had so far was legit good. Everything was well seasoned. If you talk to TJ, he's very passionate about his food. Like he was telling me, like all the places he's traveled up and down the United States, and he's passionate about making food. Like he said, he cooked for a bunch of adults over at his when he was a kid. Made a bunch of food, and this is tasty. So out of all 4 of these dishes that I got right here, Which one is my favorite? I think you gotta go with the BB King. The BB King has everything you want. It has the coney sauce, it has the hot dog, and it has the brisket. It's only missing the beans and the cheesy potatoes. That's all only thing it's missing, but order the cheesy potatoes probably. Out of these two, I'd probably get the cheesy potato. So these two, out of all this food, which is all great, are my favorites. The BB King and this cheesy potato dish. These are my go-tos. I'm gonna finish up this hot dog because I really like the hot dog, and I'll take the rest of it home. But I'll tell you back in the truck what I think about this place. And yeah, let's finish eating. See you guys in a bit. So before I do the ending, JT did give me some of his pickles to go, and these pickles are delicious. Make sure to ask him. Ask him for a little thing of pickles. One last thing before the ending is go check out this place. Go check it out. I was asking him how things are doing. He said it's very slow for him over there, and the food was great. The food, everything I had was delicious. Get those two things I suggested, the BB King and also the potatoes. The potatoes are good too. But definitely go check this place out. Let's finish this video. Looks like I didn't shoot an ending, but this is it right here. Make sure to check out T's Barbecue and Blues. Great food. I enjoyed it. JT's a great guy. Make sure to support him. Don't forget, I am Beaumont Foodie. Follow me at Beaumont Foodie on all the socials. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.